you doing out there? You ever seem to have one of those days where it just seems like everybody's getting on your case, from your teacher all the way down to your best girlfriend? Well, you know, I used to have them just about all.
We got Phillies, Sixers, and Beefs. Okay, welcome back to this week's edition of the Barroom Blitz.
That guy don't have the energy.
I am the host of the show, Jim Casey. I got Cheeks, Dom, and Michael here. We are talking sports, unique perspective, unique personality.
That guy don't have the energy.
And the dead guy, he had a big disc day, and the wind was tough today.
The shoulder hurt?
You should have seen the bag. Do you have your bag of your stuff? You should see the size. No wonder you're tired after you play disc golf.
Jeez.
You got to get the hand cart, dead guy.
Do you know how heavy balls are?
Get the cart.
I'm tired mainly because Naka makes him kick my ass.
Yeah. All right, let's we're gonna work in your wheelhouse now. The Phillies pitchers and catchers are there. There's everybody is rolling down in spring training.
Little trouble, Jimmy. Howard has a little infection in there, not healing.
Nothing to worry.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
When's he gonna be back?
He
May?
just got that at the strip club this weekend. Don't worry about it.
They don't.
Penicillin will take it all away, baby.
Yeah.
I'll let the rub and tug. He got an
I
infection.
got a little extras in the back room in the Diamond Club.
Bastard.
All right. Are we still the best team?
Of course. Yes. Even with bench players like Schneider and Mikhail. What's that guy? The guy that hit 197 or 179 last year. The Spanish guy with the dreads.
Martinez.
Yeah, Martinez.
Michael Martinez?
Is he even on the team?
Yeah. Yeah, he's still on the team. Him and Schneider.
He's not going to make the team.
He's a fill-in.
Yeah. I'm just saying, even with that...
Schneider's job is to give Chooch a day
off. A day off.
Oh, yeah.
Every 5 days.
And bat 179, and we're still the best.
Yeah, that's your backup catcher. That's all you
he'll
need.
get you good home
Now, will
runner.
Tomey be able to survive half a season playing
Sure.
first? Yeah.
Yeah.
Catching is a defensive position.
Problem with Tomey is you're going to have a lot of extra moves when he gets on base.
There's no doubt.
That's
A lot
why
of
you
extra.
have Juan Pierre. That's why you have Michael Martinez. You have these guys that can pinch run late in the game and fill in for him.
Now, Martinez can play third, shortstop. Is that it? Second?
He played outfield.
He can
Are
play.
you still talking Martinez?
Dude,
okay.
I don't like the kid. I don't know. Is he going to make the team for sure?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Probably. I mean, he's just a fill-in.
I just don't like him.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, Wigington, they're talking Wigington at third. They're going to give Utley more time off, right? They're going to have Polanco at second more.
Well,
although Polanco played excellent third.
He does a great job at third, but it'd be good to give Chase a break.
But I'd run Polanco
the thing
early.
is,
He was hot.
Well, they said even for spring training, they're not going to give Chase Utley like the normal amount of bats and the normal amount of games. He said you don't want to wear him down because
playoff time you need that power.
Like he even said last year, he overworked himself getting to spring training.
Get
through. Yeah, he came in hurt. You know?
Well,
but he said the knee feels fine, the hip feels fine.
Well, if he comes out hot, Polanco. But what's the batting order? What do you think the batting order is? This is going to be.
You have to go with Roland the leadoff.
Yeah, you got to go Rollins.
Roland, then what?
Rollins the leadoff.
Shane.
And then no, I think you go Polanco in the two
spot.
spot.
Polanco, Utley, and then Tomey.
No, you got Pence.
Keeping
Where's
Utley
Pence?
in the 3.
Well, right now,
Pence 5? Or
no, I think you bat Pence in the 3-hole.
Then you
Pence
got
in the
Utley.
3-hole.
Then you go
Utley 2.
What's up?
No, he has
too?
Polanco 2.
You're going.
I think you do Rollins, Polanco.
This is a great problem to have, by the way.
Hunter Pence.
Utley.
And then you go. Right now, I'd say
you go Mayberry.
You have to go
Utley, Mayberry.
Maybe until Howard gets back, you put Utley in the 3-hole and you put Pence as a power hitter.
Didn't they put
Mayberry is not a 4-hole hitter.
Didn't they put Pence in the 4-hole last year?
For a little bit.
For a little bit, yeah.
But
I mean,
and then Tomey 6th.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
crazy.
That's nice.
How much do you think Tomey's really going to play?
Because the first 2 months, though.
He's going to play a lot in the first
If he comes out and he hits hard in spring, they're going to play him. That's
but
what he's there for.
But if he can't field, which he said he's not sure what he can do in the field.
Oh.
He's been working out hard though.
He's a baseball player.
They said that
first baseman, move over, catch the ball.
They said when he was in Minnesota that he was day to day as a DH.
Yeah.
Like he would come in the morning and say, I don't think I could go today. So it's a little scary, but
you still have Mayberry coming in to play your first base, and then you have that opens up a chance to get Hunter Pence out there, Lance Nix out there.
It's tough to take that speed out of the outfield.
Now, is Dom Brown going to make the team this year?
No.
They're saying they're AAA.
Well, maybe Juan Pierre plays first base or something. I'm sure he could show.
Dominic's taller than Juan Pierre.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I didn't realize that.
What?
Yeah,
Wigginton, Nix. I guarantee those guys can all play first.
Yeah, well, you definitely can't put Juan Pierre in the outfield.
Chase Utley, I guarantee
I'll
Chase
tell you
Utley
that.
plays some games at first
He might, yeah.
Utley
to
might.
rest
Utley
him and
might.
put Plum.
Yeah, they'll-
Then you get Wigginton more in the third. Depends on who. I guarantee what you got to see is the first 3 or 4 weeks who's hot, and you
Yeah.
leave him in. You run with the hot team as much as you can.
Well, you basically, you have to, you do that, and then even when Howard gets back, you don't play him every day. Even
Right.
once he's healthy, you play him at like two out of 3 days.
Let Charlie know that.
Well, Charlie won't listen to anybody. Charlie doesn't listen to his second.
How much does this team
personality.
rely on John Mayberry
needs to.
Jr. being good?
Yeah, a lot.
A lot.
You know, I mean,
He's the key.
A lot.
He's the
Yeah.
key to the Phillies this year.
right?
Him playing well and doing what he did last season, which
Yeah.
I'm not
He
totally
needs to take a
sold on
step.
it.
They're hoping he takes a step up.
Well, yeah.
Right.
more
Well, they
consistent.
said he
He has
looks
to-
good, and they
He has
said
to
he's
hit
really
that
been
breaking
working.
ball.
Because they had Victorino in this article here today. Says Victorino says he could possibly play center field.
Well, that's good because I
Right.
hope they get rid of
Mayberry.
Victorino.
Mayberry, because
Let's-
Victorino's
let's
probably
trade-
not
let-
going to be
they
here
have to
next year.
trade
I would
Victorino.
think.
Wow.
Out of all your guys, they
where's
because you
Victorino
got
gonna
to
hit?
first of all you got to sign Cole Hamels before you sign Victorino.
Yeah,
because Cole
absolutely.
Hamels means more to your
You
team.
trade
Oh, yeah,
than
no
Shane
doubt.
Victorino.
Trade Victorino.
Right.
I think that
Victorino's a bonehead. I like him, but he's a bonehead.
he's a moron.
Yeah.
He has
Well,
his
he's-
baseball
he's
sense.
scrappy.
He has no baseball sense.
I
He's
like
a
him.
fighter.
I mean,
He
I
makes
don't
he makes
hate
bad
him.
baseball plays that sometimes work
Well-
out for him.
Well, he's scrappy and he's a character and he's yours and you can't. You know that's why you like that guy. And it's like you like this team, but now you realize it's almost 4 or 5 years later with this team, and that's 5 division championships they won. They're going on the 6th, and they're starting to get a little old. I mean, when we
Yeah.
talked in 2008, they were young.
But you see
You
how
know,
see
now they're
how,
getting
like,
old.
How much we enjoy talking about this, and then we got a resident Mets fan. Look at his face right now as we're talking about this.
Well, David
Yeah.
Wright's going to look great in
Yeah.
pinstripes at the All-Star break. Thank you.
I heard there was a rumor that he was going to
There,
do it.
you watch.
But you got to remember, Victorino makes some plays in that outfield.
No, this
Yeah.
is this is my thing about Victorino. Victorino has more talent than anybody on the team in his pinky.
You think he's lazy, don't you?
No, it's not that he's lazy. He's a hard worker. He just
He's a bonehead.
He can't track a ball. He gets saved by
Well,
the fact
he
that
makes- he makes up
he's
for it.
fast as lightning.
Right.
And he can't run bases, and he makes up for that because he's fast as lightning. If he could run bases like a Jose Reyes and had a good baseball sense, he's an MVP contender. Honestly, I think if he does that.
I mean,
I've heard a lot of people say he has the talent, he just doesn't utilize it.
Well, that and they
And that's where I
they
came
said
with
that
lazy.
like some of the coaches have said that Shane Victorino is he's the smartest person on the team, but his baseball sense isn't there.
Mm.
He's just a moron when it comes to
He's a
sports.
bonehead.
Now you think
He is a bone. He is.
A bonehead.
He's
Yeah.
a knucklehead.
you think Cole
a
gets
knucklehead. He's a
signed
ding-dong.
before the
Knucklehead.
All-Star break?
I hope so.
A schmuck.
Cole. They signed Cole Hamels.
They have to.
There's
Yeah.
no way you can't let him go.
Well, he did say he didn't mind negotiating throughout the season. So I mean
Well,
That's
that means they've
that's-
already opened the doors and started the talk, or it's something's out there
There's no
in
way
the
you can
table.
let a guy going into his prime that's that good, World Series MVP, go. Especially
Sure, and a left-hander
World
that's come up
Series.
through your system, and name me
Yeah.
one starting pitcher we've had over the years that has come up through the system.
No.
Um,
Cole Hamels,
Yeah, that's the only one. Right?
Larry Christensen.
Larry Chris.
Did you
Yeah.
hear that thing about
Wayne
Ed Wade,
Twitchell.
where they were going to get Barry Zito,
Twitchell.
but years ago, in like 2005 or 2006?
the Ed Wade.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they wanted Hamels and Utley and one other guy, and he said no.
Oh,
Thank
wow.
you, Ed.
When it-
Well, every trade that came up years ago was Utley, Hamels, or
Yeah.
Rollins,
Oh,
or
yeah.
Howard. They all wanted them,
Yeah.
and we
People
won a World
knew they
Series.
had
with them.
talent. People knew they had
Sure.
talent.
And they said that our farm system, for some unknown reason, is stocked with stud pitchers.
Still.
Yeah.
Yes, in
Wow.
the single and double A and levels is really
Well, think-
stocked.
Think about
Because they say that's what they're gonna. Obviously the David Wright rumors aren't started yet. If Polanco plays good, we're not gonna go after him or whatever. But
Why
that's
not?
the big.
Why not?
Man, I would love
No, but they
that
said
David
that
Wright.
Dominic Brown and then 2 pitchers would get you David Wright because they would need somebody to build on. And if Dominic Brown has any kind of early season in Lehigh Valley, which is what you cross your fingers for, maybe even if Mayberry's not good, or if Dominic Brown's good, maybe he's the deal. He's just got to work himself out.
Well,
How old is David Wright? 29?
Yeah, he's
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 late,
younger than
late,
Utley.
Yeah, he's late 20s. He might even be 30.
But he's carrying a big contract though.
But
He's
still,
not a
his
free
age,
agent.
his age range goes right into our lineup. You know what I mean? They're all
Yeah.
jealous.
Well, he's just a ball player. You can't.
I
He's
like
a
David
baller.
Wright a lot.
He's
I
rough
have
and
always
tough.
liked him. I've always
He's
liked him.
yeah, like
Do you have any worries in the bullpen right now?
They
No,
stick to
it's
each other.
Harris is doing
Strong.
well.
We're strong.
Well, that's-
That Qualms, what did they sign?
Qualls.
Qualls?
Calls, Chad
Well,
Calls.
he had a bad year last year, but but
his track record's pretty
yeah, like he says, the back of the card looks good.
You got Dontrell.
Who's our fifth
good. Contreras maybe coming
Blanton or
back a little.
Kendrick?
What's that?
Blanton or Kendrick is number 5. I'm assuming
Blanton.
Morley's 4.
Bland's going to be 5 to start, but Kendrick's there just in case.
Really?
Blanton would be
I don't mind Kendrick because I was Wams was here today and he was talking Kendrick. He goes, I don't know why we signed him. I said, you got Kendrick in the bargain. First of all, you know what you get with Kendrick, flat out. He's won you games. He'll get you 5-6 innings if you need it on a spot start, and he can fill in 2 or 3 innings. And
I am surprised nobody has tried to get Blanton or Kendrick.
Right.
At least Kendrick, because Kendrick is not.
Kendrick's young.
He's a good.
A 4 ERA pitcher is very good anymore.
Yeah. The problem, we're spoiled with excellent.
Exactly. I agree.
So when we have a good pitcher, we're like, oh, he sucks.
I'll tell you this right now: Kendrick's never had a losing season.
Exactly.
No, you would think him as a 3. Wow.
Just to dial it back a little bit. Kendrick did have a very good season, but he also did have a lot of run support.
I know that, but I mean, thinking we get run support for the other.
10 wins each year, I think.
If we had run support for Halliday and Hamill, we
never got any.
Yeah, but we'll see.
That's what makes a great pitcher.
Just so you guys know, we might not have a show next week because I will be in spring training giving our report.
We might not.
Yeah, we might do Sunday morning. Sunday morning.
Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Are you doing the fantasy camp thing?
No. It's too expensive.
Yeah, him and Greg Luzinski are going to battle for left field.
Greg. Yeah, you should see Jimmy.
I can get out
might
there.
be a right fielder. You should see Jimmy play right field. Amazing.
I was off that day. First time I listen to these guys.
Right?
You should see him do batting practice. It's amazing. Only if he has a good batting practice.
Whatever. I crushed the ball in batting practice.
Just because of the pitcher.
Whatever. I fit right in at first base, Cheeks.
Barry Horowitz.
Right there.
Yeah,
I could have. First of all, that team that I practiced with, I could have played and I could have started. All right. Right off the bat, and I hadn't played in 15 years.
Let's settle down.
All right. Let's grab a Bud Light. We'll be right back with some more Barroom Blitz.
.com.
I could.
How you doing out there? You ever seem to have one of those days where it just seems like everybody's getting on your case, from your teacher all the way down to your best girlfriend? Well, you know, I used to have them just about all the time.